This presentation explores the denial of God as described in A Course in Miracles. We will examine how the ego functions like a hidden religion, why it links identity with sickness and suffering, and how recognizing this dynamic opens a path to genuine healing of mind and perception. Here we see the ego as a vast inner temple. Above the threshold of consciousness appears sickness and suffering. Beneath it, the maze of egoic beliefs. The ego behaves like a fanatic religion, demanding total loyalty. Its central ritual is suffering, which keeps our awareness trapped in this mental labyrinth. This diagram shows the ego's survival loop. The god of sickness demands denial of health because true health would end the ego's rule. When we accept this demand, we unconsciously choose illness, which then seems to justify the ego's existence. Breaking this cycle begins by questioning sickness as an identity. Blasphemy is reframed here. Traditionally, it is seen as an attack on God, yet God cannot be harmed. In A Course in Miracles, blasphemy is self-destruction, sacrificing our true, loving identity to serve the ego's false god. The real damage is done not to God, but to our own sense of worth and wholeness. Many problems share one root: the denial of God. Scarcity, fear, conflict, depression, and physical illness may appear unrelated, yet they all arise from the same mistaken belief in separation from love. By tracing each symptom back to this single idea, we can address causes rather than merely treating effects. Egoic healing is paradoxical. It asks the very thought system that depends on suffering to provide relief. As the maze suggests, every path that still honors the god of sickness keeps us lost. Any cure that reinforces the reality of illness strengthens the ego. True healing requires a different reference point. This diagnostic matrix contrasts two inner gods. The god of sickness demands denial of health and views us as deserving punishment, leading to self-destruction. The god of love asks only acknowledgement of truth, sees us as incapable of suffering in essence, and results in being, wholeness, and enduring peace. Healing is presented as simple acknowledgement. We are invited to look only to the God of love, without rituals or sacrifice. By actively recognizing this loving source, we discover it has never stopped recognizing us. In that mutual acknowledgement, our true being, and therefore our healing, is quietly restored. Here we examine identity confusion. When we equate ourselves with the mortal body, we overlook the eternal aspect of God's creation. Only what is eternal can truly be loved, because love does not die. While we cannot, in truth, be sick or destroyed, we can mistakenly identify with what is vulnerable and passing. This slide describes the incorruptible creation. Accepting ourselves as God created us makes suffering logically impossible. We are invited to see that, at the deepest level, we were created wholly without sin, wholly without pain, and wholly without any form of suffering. Healing is remembering this identity. The mind stands between creation and denial. It has the power to extend love or to deny its own creations. Sickness and suffering are not external punishments. They are misuses of this creative power. By recognizing our freedom to choose again, we can redirect the mind from denial back to constructive creation. We conclude with a choice. Remain in the illusion, where denying God fills the mind with sin, pain, and suffering, or accept reality, where acknowledging God simply means acknowledging our true, innocent self. Leaving the dark temple of the ego is choosing the eternal as our only stable frame of reference.